Good morning, Team Network members. It's Monday once again, and it's Monday the 9th of February, time for another episode of Coffee with Curt. Wow, do we have a big week this week. Tonight in Frederick, the Frederick Area Network is meeting. Matt Caldwell is our business coach up there. He's hosting at the Orioles Nest, and it's going to be a great Marty. It's kind of a smaller team, so this is another opportunity for you to send a referral, send somebody up as a guest, maybe visit yourself, check the group out. It's a great group, and help lower your dues in half over the course of the next year. We're also meeting in St. Mary's Choice tonight is meeting, and Michelle Camioni from Century 21 New Millennium. We've got the Bethesda Rockville Rainmakers tomorrow. Eric West with SBNC. He's one of our only computer networking guys, really knows his stuff. And come on over to Launches tomorrow night and check that out. And then we have a big mega Marty here in Ellicott City. So I think it's the first Marty in Ellicott City. The new Columbia team is joining forces with the Carol Howard Connectors for a great Marty. Come out and visit. A whole bunch of great new faces there. And then on Wednesday, happy hour huddle at the Potomac Grill. Always a great time, beautiful location, and always a good time to do some open networking, and also a potential sending guests to that. It's a great way to introduce people to Team Network. Then on Thursday, we're in Alexandria. Again, we're opening up and expanding in Northern Virginia. We're going to be meeting at the Intelligent office there. If you have any connections there or you'd like to come down and visit, please do that. And then on and then next week, is also another great week. We've got the NetFast concept going again, which those of you who've been around Team Network know that a third Wednesday morning from 7:30 to 9 at the Potomac Grill. We've had some incredible speakers, and next week is going to be no exception to that with Jan Fox. Jan Fox is an award-winning journalist who's giving lots of talks these days. She calls it her Speak Tweaks. Come on down and learn a little bit more about how to present yourself. Anyway, it's been quite a ride here in 2015 so far, and it's just the beginning. I had a meeting with my business coach on Friday, Bob Martin, who happens to also be the team captain in the Carol Howard Connectors, and had coffee with him, and he said, you know, I've been observing Team Network for about a year now, and you're really doing a great job, but I don't really hear a lot about goals. You know, I hear about what's coming up, the Martys, and what we've done in the past and so forth. But and you need to start talking a little bit more about your team, and I'd really like to know what your goals are. And I said, well, of course it is to grow Team Network. He said, no, it needs to be a measurable goal. What are your goals? And I said, well, if I'm going to grow, what I want to do is sign up about 3 members a week. That's my goal. That's 12 members a month. That would be sort of adding 1 team per month is sort of the pace of that. He said, well, I didn't know that. He said, you need to let your team members know that so they can get on board and you can implore them to help you out with that. So I'm going to ask you guys, what are your goals for 2015? Have you set your goals for your own business, and how does Team Network play into that? We certainly want to help you achieve your goals, and we have a lot of opportunity for you to do that here. So maybe set some goals in Team Network, and maybe you've said, you know, this year, maybe it was a New Year's resolution that you were going to do more with your membership in Team Network. Well, what does that mean? Well, go to your scorecard. Maybe you could make a goal to say, I'm going to do at least 1 punch per month. I'm going to make sure that I make 10 Martys out of the 12 of my own team this year. Then maybe that's a goal. Maybe your goal is to do 2 Martys a month, your own team, and maybe you want to visit another team. There's all kinds of things that you can, maybe, how about inviting a guest? Maybe your goal is, I want to knock my dues in half, which would be an awesome goal. Well, how do you do that? Well, you simply refer someone into Team Network who ends up joining. You get credit for that and adding them to your tag team. Remember, your tactical alliance group. And so how do you get people to join Team Network? Well, you get them to go to a Marty. So definitely sending 1 guest per month, 2 guests per month, not only your own team. If you refer someone to another group and they join, you still get credit for that. So that could be a goal. I'd certainly love to see you do that, because that would help me achieve my goals. So here, we're all this thing together and doing a lot of teamwork. And by the way, speaking of business coaches, we do have several great business coaches in Team Network. I'm obviously living proof that getting a business coach has made a complete turnaround in my business and setting goals and achieving some things here over the last 2 or 3 years. And I would definitely encourage you to do that. We have, of course, Matt Caldwell I mentioned, and Frederick. Mick Carbo, who's our new team captain in the Columbia group. He's a business coach. My coach, Bob Martin. I've been talking with Angie Siegel. Some of you know Angie Siegel from Action Coach. She's got a great reputation, and she's talking about coming back to Team Network. We're trying to find a home for her. So there's all kinds of ways to grow your business. Team Network, employing a business coach to help you reach your goals, and certainly watching Coffee with Curt and filling out your scorecard should be one of your goals this year. So that's right. In the meantime, we'll see you next week right here on Coffee with Curt.